Hello, everyone. I am live for the third time since getting back from the beach. Um, Under ordinary circumstances, I would have streamed a bit more, but this weekend was not what I would call ordinary circumstances, and in the good way. Um, because this weekend was Super Smash Con out in Chantilly, Virginia at the Dulles Expo Center. Very cool stuff. But what is more pressing at hand right now, the material of the stream, is that there is a new update for CTGP Revolution. And it's a pretty big one, as you can see here, 10,000 kilobytes. And that's just one of 5. So there's going to be new custom tracks. Obviously, TWD98 always up to speed with the new custom track content. He put out a video about the new tracks. Him and his friend Mayro, who she is also pretty cool. But I figured that since people watched, a few people watched my my stream for Mario Kart, and a couple people watched my video for Mario Kart, I may as well make another one. And I've been playing a lot of Melee in a sort of higher pressure setting that I'm used to. So I think I'm gonna cool it down on stream with some nice Mario Kart. And my objective for this live stream is gonna be real simple. I'm fully expecting, like the last time I streamed this, I'm fully expecting to just get blown out, blue shelled, powed at the worst time, target shocked, red shelled, all the goodness, right? But I want to get the satisfaction of driving the new tracks. That is my sole objective for today. And I don't care, I could get last every race and lose 2,000 VR. And I will still be happy if I get to drive around a bit. And I think that's a pretty easy, pretty reasonable goal to meet in the 2 hours that I'm going to be live today. And I think I've settled for now on the whole 2 hours thing. I think that's going to be my regular sort of stream duration until I can really start getting a following and doing this full time. But there's a few other things that I want to talk about when I get into the game here. But I'll hold off on that a little bit until the installation of these updates is done, and once I can actually get into the game, because I know it's nice to have the content that you're watching on screen on screen. Yes, said it right the first time, as well as at the same time as hearing me or hearing the streamer content creator talk over it. Because right now there's like nothing happening. But if you're in chat, feel free to avail yourself of this opportunity to drop a quick message, drop a follow or something like that. This is probably the most attentive I'm gonna be towards chat all stream, because don't have a race to worry about. Almost done. Almost done. I have a feeling this will be the biggest update out of the group that this needs to install. Very good stuff. I suppose while we're waiting here, I'll talk about something that wasn't necessarily on my main list of things. And that is BlueStacks emulator and such. I've been having a lot of fun with that lately. There's some mobile games that are a lot of fun to play. It's unfortunate that most mobile games include unavoidable ads, unless you're willing to drop $2 or something to get rid of them. But I was playing a lot of Temple Run 2 in particular. That game has a very cool upgrade system, I think. Much easier than Temple Run 1, which I think is an improvement. The first Temple Run is like Kaizo by comparison. That game is really hard. But yeah, currently in that game, I'm trying to amass enough gems to unlock the different maps, because the default map is nice, but it is also nice to have a change of scenery, have the pirate level, or the snow themed level, or the jungle level. That will be very much fun for me. And I've gotten pretty good at that game. My high score is something like 18 million, and that's without any additional like upgraded score modifiers. You know, and I'm reliably getting to almost to the 10,000 meter mark just about every run that I do. Worst runs will end somewhere around 3 or 4,000. I don't know. Around the time that you get about 1,000, 2,000 coins. Some of my worst runs, when I'm feeling a little bit out of it, will end there. But I'm feeling pretty satisfied with that game. That I'm getting a good bang for the buck for the time that I put in. That the 30-second ad or whatever that they throw up in my face doesn't matter as much. Oh, geez, this is a big installation package of updates. But yeah, also, I've been playing more Europa Universalis. I think I talked about stacking modifiers. I ended up abandoning that one campaign I was talking about, where I was playing as Bulgaria, and I started up a new campaign, still along the lines of infantry combat. And I played as the 3 Leagues Autonomous Swiss Canton. For those not familiar, who I imagine is most of you, they're where Switzerland is now. It used to be a little bit more fragmented. There were a couple tiny Swiss city-states, and then there was like Switzerland, the Swiss Confederacy, which is basically Switzerland. That's the predecessor state to Switzerland now. I said Switzerland, whatever the fuck. But then there was also a small canton republic called the 3 Leagues. And in EU4, they get bonuses, pretty considerable bonuses to infantry combat. So I was like, hey, why not? And I started a campaign with them. And I did so with a couple of mods enabled, like the trade goods expanded. And this time I was able to much better play around and play with that mod. It's a lot of fun because it not only does it add new trade goods, it adds what it calls latent trade goods, where you can build a special kind of foundry or factory to change the trade good in a given province to something potentially much more profitable, which is a lot of fun because of the economy game, the sort of economic management that you do in that game. I like to see number go up, and that's fun for me. So you can manufacture stuff like cannon, jewelry, military uniforms, munitions, metalworking, as opposed to just the raw metals themselves. You can do metalworking in a province. You can make spy glasses, glasswares, as opposed to just glass. Very cool stuff. Yeah, and I'm trying to think of a good flowchart for how to deal with those trade goods, because what it seems right now is that I sort of go back and forth between the wiki page and the game to figure out, okay, so I have this trade good. Do I prefer this trade good or something else? Right? Like when you produce enough of a certain trade good, you will have a capture of the market share, almost like a global monopoly, and you get bonuses as a result of that. And some of the bonuses are great, and some of them are not very good. So I decided, like, okay, whichever bonuses I deem to be not that good or like not worth it, I'm going to change those trade goods out for something that will get me more money, and potentially, and a better bonus as well. Because at that point, I'm not really considering what will I get out of this aside from the money. I'm just considering, how much can this good can this trade good net me on the global market, which has led to me replacing a lot of potato production and wine production with other stuff. Although I did keep some of the cheap goods like grains, because that'll give you bonuses to your army, and I want that. Give you like a much bigger army. Beer also, believe it or not, this mod adds beer as a trade good, and if you control a sizable portion of the world market for beer, then you get bonuses to your army morale, which is really funny because it paints a pretty clear image in my head of like, oh, your army's all drinking beer and they love you for it. It's like, yeah, the higher ups gave us beer or whatever. I think that's funny. So that campaign's going really well. I'm trying to think. I thought of another idea, which is sometimes I do like silly custom nations. I'm thinking maybe what I do for another game is do a silly custom nation, but only produce latent trade goods. Oops, kind of bumped my mic there. Only produce latent trade goods, which means anything that is originally there, like anything that's a raw resource, just replace it. And I want to see how that plays out. It'll probably get you a lot of money, all things considered, because a lot of the latent trade goods on average are much better than the regular ones. Anyways, I've been feeling a little bit, not down per se, but a little bit slower, a little bit tired today. And looking at the weather outside, it's easy to see why. It's very cloudy. I think it's going to rain later today as well. Actually, I can check the weather tab here. Give me that forecast. Weather channel. Oh, actually, this is Microsoft News. Let's see here. Today, slight chance of rain, but it's not guaranteed or anything. Okay. Well, either way, it feels like it's going to rain. So that's got me in a particular mood. Not as bad as usual, which is good. Not as bad as the mood I would ordinarily be in if these same weather conditions would be met. And almost done with this update here. God, these are some big updates. I've seen the tracks already that they added into the pack, and they are very cool, very well polished. And I think this is it. This is the last update. It's just a tiny little, like, presumably some patch file or some small package of instructions. Like, yeah, you need to do this and this, blah, blah, blah. Well, it's taken relatively long for, I think it said 3 kilobytes. Must be a lot of information. Maybe not a lot of repetition. Sometimes what happens is it's very quick to install like a multiple megabyte or multiple gigabyte file because it has a lot of repetition in it. It's like the same thing over and over again. So your computer sees that and it's basically like, okay, just do it again and again and again and again, blah, 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 blah. Or maybe not. Who knows? I could be just talking on my ass. All right. Ajoute d'un nouveau circuit. Dino Jungle, Mystic Tangle, DK Ruins got an update. Broken Pier got an update. Or rather, new version for DK Ruins, Broken Pier, and GCN Bowser's Castle. This is one I've been waiting for a while. Delfino Island got an update. Marble Towers got an update. Jungle Ruins got an update. And Suzuka Circuit got an update. Okay. So now let's check that out. Let's go into the game here. And now I can start talking about the things that are on my main list once the game gets started here. But first, I'll have to make sure that the game audio comes through and that you guys can hear it. I can see the little audio mixer down there. So I want to make sure that Mario Kart isn't just silent, because that, I think, would detract from the experience. Hello. Thank you for the follow. I like FIFA Andre. I don't know how to say that, but regardless, thank you for the follow. Ah, yes, very good. You guys can, in fact, hear the game, but actually, it's a little loud. Let me turn that down a smidgen. There we go. You can call me Taff. All right, I will call you Taff. So yeah, perfect timing, by the way. I was just gonna get into like my main list of things to talk about. First of them being Super Smash Con. You want to play CTGP so bad? Are you like out of a good internet connection? You can't like connect or something? That's rough. Or do you just not have it? Because if you don't have it, there's a really good tutorial for you to be able to get it. Anyways, just this past weekend, I can't connect with my Wii. Oh, that sucks. Just this past weekend, Super Smash Con happened in Chantilly, Virginia, and my dad and I both went out there. I entered Melee Singles, and nothing else. Didn't enter Melee Doubles, not Ultimate Singles, Doubles, none of that. I wanted to. I didn't want to overextend, because previously. What I've done is entered multiple events at a given tournament, and then I do one event, and by the time it gets to the next event that I have to do, I'm very tired, and and it really it just does not feel good, trying to play Super Smash Bros. When you're tired, because it's a very fast-paced game. Even the slow, the comparatively slower pace of the Wii U version back, in 2016, when that was the newer game. It was a lot to keep up with if I was tired. So I didn't want that to happen. And so what I did was just enter the one thing, and I set a reasonable goal for myself. Ordinarily I wouldn't really set any expectations, but I think that this time I was like, okay, I've been improving a lot. Because I have been practicing Melee quite a bit before the tournament. So I want this tournament to be better than other tournaments I've gone to. I want to at least go 2-2, which means I want to at least win 2 sets, 2 matches, before I am eliminated from the tournament. And if you can believe it, I got my wish. Funnily enough, every single set that I played was a 2-1. The ones that I won, I dropped a game, and the ones that I lost, I took a game. So overall, a pretty good performance. I've never played Melee ever. It's a very difficult game to play at like a competitive level, but it is still Super Smash Bros. Very recognizable. In fact, I think it's the first Smash game that I would consider to be like recognizable as a modern Smash game. See, because Smash Bros. 64 is very cool, but there are some mechanics that are missing that leave it feeling a bit incomplete. For example, there's no up throw and there's no down throw in Smash Bros. 64. There's only forward and back throw. There's no pummeling. When you grab somebody, you have to just throw them. You can't like hit them while you have them. There's no side B. Mario Kart Wii or 8 Deluxe? Mario Kart Wii. 8 Deluxe is cool, but I think Mario Kart Wii is better in terms of the breadth of content that it can offer. And there's no wall teching, there's no spot dodging, there's no DI. You can only smash DI. But yeah, anyways, I won. I went up to my pool, which funnily enough, Rishi was in my pool. If you know anything about, even if you haven't played Melee, if you know anything about it, you know he's a top player. So he was in the pool. Luckily, he was on the other side of it, which meant that if I had to fight him at all, it would be like at the end of the pool bracket. So already I was like, okay, so I'm basically sentenced to lose by the time I get into top 128, top 64. Great. But first round, I played against some guy, Captain Falcon player, and I won 2-1. And I was like, hey, all right, you know, that's halfway there. That's 50% of the way to my objective. And then the second guy that I played was a Fox player, and I lost to him 2-1. Wasn't a blowout, but, you know, I was looking a little shakier, and I was like, it's okay. I'll go into loser's bracket. Gonna take my monitor and my Wii down to my Wi-Fi. Be right back. All right. I'll just keep talking into the ether. So now I was in loser's bracket. I was like, okay, let's try not to get rattled by any of this stuff necessarily. Let's see, where is... here's GCN Bowser Castle. So I fought another Fox player in loser's bracket. I was like, oh, okay. I just played this matchup, and I ended up winning 2-1. Very nice, very nice. And then after that set, I was very happy. I said, hey, you know, there we go. I said to myself, you know, objective achieved. I have won 2 sets. If I lose out, I'll be happy. And as it so happens, the next set, another Captain Falcon player, and I lost 2-1. But even in that set, I was maintaining my composure a lot better than I have at previous tournaments, which made me real happy. And in fact, there was one game where I think he had taken taken 2 stocks from me already. Oh, oops. And I almost made a comeback on him, like down 2 stocks to 4, which is very rare. Oops. All right, I need an item box. There we go. Oh, that was close. But yeah, so then I got eliminated from the bracket after having won 2 sets and lost 2 sets. Oh, that was strange. And felt real good about it. And I actually afterwards had checked the bracket. I checked the bracket for the tournament to see what place I got. Because even though like I got eliminated very early on, that's still like I can track a placing. And I looked and it said I had gotten 385th. And so I was like, okay, I wonder how many people attended the tournament. You know, I'm not too invested in the placing or whatever. If it's like most people, if it's like you didn't really place that well. Which, I mean, obviously 385th isn't, strictly speaking, a great placement. But I saw that over 1,200 people had entered Super Smash Con. Which means that I had placed it well beyond the 50th percentile of players. Which means I am confirmed, according to this tournament, better than most Melee players at Melee. Which is real nice for me, I think. But also really funny was that since this was actually the first tournament I had been to, I believe since 2019, that I had, you know, that I had gone to and competed in. The last time I think I went to a tournament was actually Super Smash Con 2019, you know, 3 years prior. So both wins that I got were technically bracket upsets. You know, I was seeded to lose all my matches, but that's not what ended up happening. which is great for me. And later that tournament, I found out that apparently, from word of mouth, that Jmook, top player, had also gone 2-2, which means I placed the same as a player who's significantly higher skill level than myself. So I was happy about that. But also, one of the things that made this, I think, the best tournament experience for Super Smash Bros. That I've had since Pound 2016, probably, was that I went in with a game plan, not to the competition, just to the venue. You know, when we were leaving on Friday, there were some logistical hiccups with with my vaccine card and stuff. But we got there, and I had brainstormed beforehand with my dad, okay, what are we going to do when we get to the venue, such that I don't, like, run out of things to do and then just get tired out. And so we decided to get there a little, relatively soon before the pools. I think we had about 30-ish minutes to spare. So I ended up playing friendlies for a little bit before my pool started. Then, of course, I did my pools. And then we, after that, I was like, all right, we got some food. And then we checked out the booths, the vendor booths. And we got some stuff, including the t-shirt that I'm wearing right now, which is a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure t-shirt. I love that show. I don't read the manga, because that's, like, outside the purview of things that I enjoy reading. Dang, none of those... No. Alright. I'll take it. So I got some of that, and I got a new GameCube controller. A Super Smash Con themed GameCube controller at that, which I have added to my collection, along with my Kirby themed controller and my Bowser themed controller and my Anarchism themed controller. And then after we were done with the shopping and such, it was early afternoon. Well, not strictly speaking, not early afternoon, but I hesitate to say mid-afternoon, because that'd be like 4. But we had spent a good 4-5 hours there, I think I want to say. And so I said, okay, now that we've done just about everything that we want to do. I've done everything that I wanted to do. So let's go on home. And I felt like my energy ran out at exactly the right time, which was great. Where is this? Okay, he's right behind me. Please don't get triple reds. I will be very upset. Actually, I will not be upset, because my objective is just to enjoy the drive. Nice. Oh. Ah, that works nicely. Give me some of that. Do this. Alright, second place. So day 1 was very nice indeed. And then the second day, Saturday, I decided, you know what, we're gonna go there and watch the like top 16, top 32, whatever. We're gonna watch the bracket. So I want to get there in time for that. So we went to the venue, sat down, watched a few matches. Very interesting stuff. I enjoy providing commentary. In fact, Oh, it is raining. How about that? At some point, I might like to be, you know, maybe a commentator for Super Smash Bros. That could be fun, especially to pull in a crowd that, you know, doesn't know particularly much about it. I love introducing people to things that I am interested in very much. But yes, we watched Top 64, and then Top 32, and then once Top 16 had gotten started, I think my dad had to leave for something, so I was just hanging out at the convention center for a while. That was nice. I went and got myself some good and greasy convention food, and he came and picked me up. Oh, that's right. Sorry, I forgot one key part. That was the me getting the convention food. That was my dinner. We had lunch at actually a very cool, authentic. Oh, damn it. Like Mexican Central American place. Ow! Dang it. Oh well. Looks like I'm gonna get last this race, probably. Unless I get a million catch-up items. Yeah, it was called Two Amigos, I think. It was great. I had a platter of, like, rice, beans, and all sorts of different meats. There was, like, sausage, there was chicken and beef and shrimp. And I enjoyed it a lot. Whoa, barely made that work. Take the shortcut. Oh, never mind. So lunch was great. Dinner was sort of impromptu. Oh, that guy's on a Wario bike. Bro. Cool. Revenge, I think. Ooh, another shortcut. Don't mind if I do. Dang it. I tried to do some cheeky stuff, but, you know, say it ain't so. Right. I can beat this guy. Never mind. I think I got second to last. Oh no, I got fifth. Okay. And during top 64 and top 16 spectating, I saw some pretty cool matches. In fact, some of it was pools still. I saw the upset where Wally, just this random, probably regionally ranked at least, Peach player, beat Zane 2-0. He lost out later in the top in the bracket, but Zane ended up getting I think 4th at the whole tournament. So Zane outlasted him, but he lost a set to him. Also saw an up-and-coming Sheik player named by the name of Essie make some major waves at this tournament. Very cool stuff. I don't want that red shell. Get me down there. Lots of fun. I tried to be a hype man in all opportunities that I could. I'm just gonna drive with this guy right here. This is a good... Oh, shit! Yeah, okay, you go on ahead. You got a star. Whew, made it again. Oh, this guy took the shortcut too. Interesting. I'm not gonna combo you. I promise you that. This is probably a bad spot for me to be in first. Sorry, I'm really concentrating here. Give me an item box. Thank you. It's a good attempt. Ooh. Also a good attempt. I won Yoshi Circuit. Woohoo! So yeah, that was day 2. Day 2, me watching top 64, top 16, etc., etc. A lot of fun, excitement, and cool matches. And then day 3, I stayed home, and we watched top 8 from the comfort of the sofa. But yeah, just to reiterate, one of the big takeaways is that was one of the best tournament experiences I've ever had. From the perspective of planning out what I was going to do at the event, I did what all I wanted to do. And then also from the perspective of actually competing, I achieved what I wanted to achieve. 2 and 2, very modest goal, but you know, good stuff. All right, Mystic Tangle. I wonder what this one is. Oh, yes, that's right. It's this Pokemon Sword and Shield place. Oh, shit. I want this item. I was 100% certain that he was going to throw a red shell back there. Okay, he threw him back here. He's gonna throw him back at the shortcut. But that's not here yet. That's coming up. Ooh, that was accidentally really cool. But could have ended very badly. You know. Let me just shroom up here. Aha. Nice. Anyways, what was the other thing I wanted to talk about? There was something else. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Very spooky. Please tell me those are green shells and not red shells. I'm just gonna cut this off because I don't want a mushroom. Are you kidding me? Okay. It broke. Okay, thank goodness. This is better than a mushroom. Not ideal, but, you know, it's something. No, I've messed it up. Ah! That's such tight timing. Oh, I'm still in 4th? I guess there's only 6 people, but that's good. Whew. I think I barely eked out 3rd there. Oh yeah, that's right. Another major thing. I've been thinking about, like, life plans and such. You know, what do I want to do in, like, my professional life? What do I want to do after I move out? Where do I want to go moving out and stuff like that? And I decided that I want to move to Hawaii. And I am serious about it. It's gonna be difficult, but it is a significant step towards what I actually wanted to do with my life ever since I was like 5 or 6 years old. Actually, even before that. I wanted to be a surf bum, basically. I just wanted to live somewhere and surf all the time. Because I'm a creature of the water when it comes down to it. Or creature of the ocean in particular. My affinity for swimming pools has dwindled quite a bit in the past several years. But yeah, I was looking for jobs that I could do in Hawaii, you know, so that I would be able to have a stream of income while I'm out there. And I do like building computers. I like computers in general. I like working with the hardware. I like working with my hands. I think that might be an attention deficit thing that I inherited from my parents. Might be why I like video games so much. It keeps my hands occupied. But I found there are a couple computer assembly / repair shops, retail stores in Honolulu. Honolulu is not a huge city, but decently sized in Hawaii. And you know, they actually, believe it or not, when I checked their website, they had a position open. So I was like, okay, maybe I'll try for that position when I go out there. Of course, that's not all there is. I have to scope out other jobs in the region as well. In addition to specking out what my options would be for living arrangements and making a budget, how do I support myself in other ways. But just that one opening there does actually show me that there is a degree of there's like, now it's like the floodgates have opened up just a little bit to show that, like, yes, it's possible. What I want to do is doable. And this guy's really close behind me here. Ooh. Oh no! Give me an item. No! Why would you throw that backwards? Oh well. You don't usually get to play custom tracks on mirror mode. Ah, well. 5th again. Dang, the size of the room is really dwindling here. Yeah, hopefully... The idea is... The idea of me, me moving out to Hawaii. The idea is I could go out there and set up shop and still, be able to do something that I enjoy while living in relative proximity to what I want to do with my life, which is to just go and surf. Desert mushroom ruins. This one I think is also, not in this update, but in an update prior to this, been upgraded to a new version that doesn't suck, most importantly. I think the ground is no longer that super duper slippery terrain. Yeah. Oh, what happened to that guy? Is he stuck? Jeez. Oh, he disconnected. Now it's just the two of us. Oh, I got him. Silly. This is so much better than the old Desert Mushroom Ruins. If he has a mushroom, he might be able to do this shortcut here and catch up to me significantly. But I don't know if... Yeah, okay. Oh, I got a thundercloud. Don't give me that. If I just maintain wheelie speed, he can't catch me with that thing. Okay. Damn it. Oh, that was a good spot for him to use the blue shell. No, he's gonna win now. Ah, he got me. Oh, right, it still thought it was a 3-player room. Huh. Let me leave and see if I can't find a better room. With a few more people. I know it might not be entirely kosher to do so, but you know, it would be nice to have at least 5 or 6 people so that the races can be a little bit more chaotic. Ah, here we go. Cool. I also do like the idea of building computers for a living. That's something I think I would greatly enjoy doing, because I love, you know, consuming that kind of YouTube content. I liked doing that when it was my own computer, and I liked refurbishing an old computer that we have so that my dad could also have a computer that if he wants to play video games on it, he could do so. This guy's lagging out something fierce. I really do not like this track. Hopefully we don't play this one. Whoa, how'd you get up there? Okay. Oh, jeez. So far, I've only played one of the new tracks, I think. That being Mystic Tangle. I want to get more of them picked. That would be good. Ooh, Banished Keep is one of them. That's going to be difficult. Kanoko Cave. Alright. I'm adopting the same model as I did in the prior streams. I just pick one track and keep picking it until it gets chosen for us to race. And then move on. Kanoko Cave. It's been a little while. What's wrong with you, boy? What's wrong with me? That was wacky. Leave it to Kanoko Cave, I guess. Alright, here we go. Oh, okay, that Yoshi got on for some reason. No, I couldn't do the funny time trial shortcut. Oh, that guy got it though. All right, let's give it another go. Right. So I just remember I gotta do this. And I can do something like that. Alright. Hopefully I get the chance to use this mushroom when I want to use it. I tried to cut off too much, I think. Unfortunate. And I didn't get an item. No! I got a bad bounce on that mushroom. I've fallen off so many times this race. Am I gonna get last? No, okay, I passed somebody. Oh, no, wait, there was two people way back there. Dang. This is probably gonna... Okay, minus 46. Not bad. Okay. Please don't pick Kanoko Cave. That track is super wacky. Also, it's not an updated track, which is the most important part. Please wait a moment. What? Only 6 people. That's unfortunate. Please give us some new stuff. This track has an update and I want to see what it is. Oh, okay. People are picking all like new tracks, it seems, except for that. And okay, so we got half new tracks. Okay, well, Lunar Spaceway it is. This is a long one. Well, long being relative. It wasn't that long back in the day. Now, if I remember right, you can't do the beginning shortcut anymore because they removed the boost panel that makes that possible. I wonder if I end up being like the only person in the room that knows the route on the track or like how to play it. That wouldn't surprise me given that this is... I still view this as a new track, and this came out in 2013, I think. Sorry. Had a slight itch on my neck. Very cool. I'm racing really good, man. Oh, I should talk about, like, specifically what shirts I got at Super Smash Con. So I got this JoJo shirt. Very nice. It has Kujo Jotaro and Dio on it, as well as their stands in black and white. Very cool shirt. I also got two other t-shirts. I got a Kirby Eat the Rich t-shirt, which is very cool. There's actually a t-shirt booth selling shirts that were like had slogans of class consciousness on them, which I think is really cool. I love that stuff, especially because I'm a socialist. So I got the Kirby one, and I got a Dunkin' Donuts themed t-shirt that says, you know how Dunkin' Donuts has the slogan that says America runs on Dunkin'? This t-shirt had the parody of that slogan, which said America runs on wage slaves. And I was like, hell yeah. It's the most provocative but like incontrovertibly true t-shirt that you could conceivably, or thing that you could conceivably put on a t-shirt. So I was like, yes, I want to get this. Because all throughout high school and college, especially in college is when I grew really comfortable with this, I adopted a sort of persona of like wearing ideologically provocative clothing, or like intellectually provocative clothing, as opposed to quote-unquote provocative being like a stand-in for the word revealing. I don't think that kind of clothing would look particularly good on me. If it looked good, I would wear it, but I don't think it does. So I have I wanted to get something that would fit that persona. And these those two shirts fit the bill. This one I just like because I like JoJo. No provocation necessary. Bowser's Castle, Marble Towers, Lunar Spaceway. He wants that one again? Dang. Jeez, Luis, calm down. Bro. You gotta let the new tracks get played. I think these guys are newer players. I mean, they're, you know, lower VR players, definitely. But also newer, like, haven't been playing the game for as long as I have. This being streamed off Wii? Yes, I actually have my capture card hooked up to my Wii U. And I am streaming this. This is not emulator. Emulator can't have CTGP worldwides. Oh, mirror on this track? This is going to be weird. Also, welcome Womp303 to the stream. Glad to have you. Just remember the route. Yeah, I'm a genius. Get on, idiot. Got him. Ah. What's up? Oh, sorry, I can't exactly read the message at the moment. Maybe when I'm on straightaway. Damn, everyone used Wii U. You always ran Wii on CRT. We don't have a CRT anymore. Is the thing. You are absolutely correct that this, you know, you used to have to run a Wii on that because of, like, there was no flat screens really for you to do it. Ah, dang it! I forgot that's how this track works. Yeah, I have this hooked up to a nice, good 60 hertz monitor via HDMI cable. Although this does, to my knowledge, we do still have analog AV output. So if you wanted to, you could hook it up to a CRT. But I don't really, for purposes of streaming, I don't like CRTs that much. Like when I'm doing the streaming. Because of the associated risks to person that are that come with a CRT. Namely, the whole you might get electrocuted thing. Streaming from CRT is ass. Yeah. I would say it kind of baffles me that, like, the Melee community and Super Smash Bros. Still stream off of a CRT. But I guess for Melee it makes sense from a perspective of, like, the rose-tinted lens and for nostalgia's sake. Because, like, they stream it, the stream quality looks fine to the viewers, right? Like, to us it looks like a normal HD video out. But that's because the thing that's being streamed is not the CRT, but rather the output coming from the GameCube, while the GameCube is also outputting to the CRT, and that's what the players see. And playing on CRT kind of sucks as well. At least compared to like an LED monitor, holy crap, monitors are so much better. Ooh, okay. Alright. Anyways. Yeah. I wonder what would be worth it for streaming. Oh yeah, no, it's 100% worth it. You don't get lag on a you don't have a input lag on a good monitor like this. You don't have lag on that. It's just the older monitors because they don't have the setting to turn that lag off. There's, what is it? There are different, like, picture settings for different monitors and stuff like that. A lot of them will have like a gaming setting, or they'll just let you customize the settings directly. If you switch it to that as opposed to like movie setting or like streaming setting, which is for like Netflix and stuff, then you remove the input lag. Otherwise, you get a solid 2/3 of a second of input lag. But this is like no lag. Yeah, it does suck sometimes. I used to actually have the same problem on our older flat screen TVs. Like, for some reason, my button inputs would get eaten, and also wouldn't come out for a little while. Yeah, wheelies and tricks. It's so hard to do that on a laggy flat screen. That's why, actually, funnily enough, I used to play this on gamepad for the longest time, because there were some shows that my sister really liked watching on TV. Is this mirror? Can't tell if this is mirror. It's not mirror. I just missed the big shortcut there. Alright, I'm gonna go up here. That doesn't save a whole lot of time. Maybe it's because I bumped that guy? I don't know. Get out of here, fake item box. Fuck you. But what? I got somebody with that? Inconceivable. I'm content to be in second on this track, I think. No, you fucker. Third is also okay, but, you know, where I really want to be is second place. Cool. Give mushroom. Alright, how does he do this? No! That sucks. I didn't get the right trick. Did you see that? I got the side trick, and because of that, it like adjusted my angle for me for some reason. Very weird. Very weird stuff. Regardless, this is a really pretty track. I like it a lot. Womp303, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. By the way, since you're here, I don't know who else is here, but I think you guys should know that I'm more or less a like variety streamer. I've found recently that people seem to enjoy Mario Kart, so I'm streaming Mario Kart for a little while. But I also stream Super Smash Bros. I stream Minecraft. Have streamed that in the past. I streamed Pokemon Legends Arceus for a while. I do quite a few things. Oh, you use a custom reskin, so tricking in a direction is fucked. Yeah, I'm a variety gamer. I almost got that right. I don't even know if you can do that on Mach Bike, or like, I don't know how you do that. I'm gonna have to look at like a tutorial or something. Oh well, I guess I'm just kind of cruising in third for the time being. Is the gist of it here. Oh, reskin casted buttons. No, yeah, I think I know what you mean. Yeah, I've seen those before, with like GameCube buttons that aren't the original thing, but rather like they're buttons that would be in the style of a different controller. I had to do it. Bald buttons. Like buttons that aren't engraved or like painted or anything like that. Not in that wording, but oof. ball D-pad, so tricking sucks. Yeah. It's rounded? Ooh, that sounds rough. Ugh. Jeez. I can't imagine that. I can't imagine doing that. No edges, just curves. I hate that. Alright, Bowser's Castle, baby. 7th time's the charm. What? I like ball buttons because melee, so I got like all balled on my controller. I'm a controller modder per se. Very cool, very cool. I don't mod my controllers a ton, but I do repair them when they need to be fixed. Oftentimes I will cannibalize other controllers to make that happen. Yeah. Or I can also extend the life of a controller if I really like it. I have a Kirby-themed GameCube controller, and the R button started being less responsive. So what I did was I took the spring out of the L button, and just put that where the R button would be. I've changed the springs, so now the R button has a more responsive spring from the L button because I never use the L button. Alright. Please, Mushroom Peaks? Never mind, I'm gonna win the race. I'm gonna win this race, dude. You better believe it. Oh, you use GameCube for Mario Kart? Interesting. Oh yeah, power shielding. What's up, Tef? You back? That was the highest trick. I didn't mean to do that. It didn't work? Oh, that sucks. I use the classic controller for Mario Kart Wii, and for other Mario Karts as well, if possible. Obviously for the Switch that means the Pro Controller. D-pad is nice and big and distinctive. I have a hard time using the GameCube controller D-pad. There we go. I did that section right. I am now guaranteed to win the race. I'll use Wii Chuck. That is difficult. At least it was for me. You like the D-pad being lower than the left stick? Yeah. I use my index finger to wheelie and trick. Like, I claw grip. But, you know, this is what I've always used for Mario Kart, so it's what I'll probably always be used to. I used to use Wii Wheel when I was like 10. I switched to classic controller when I was 13 or 14. Probably about 13. But for the longest time I was a Wii Wheel kid. Give me this item. Yeah! Oh, that reminds me, Womp, since you are a Melee player, do you go to Super Smash Con? I went there this weekend. You might have missed earlier in stream, I was actually talking about how it went. It was really good. Really fun tournament. Wii Wheel has input delay compared to a wire connection. It's been so long since I've used it that I wouldn't know, but that sounds correct. Your WCN broke, so you didn't go. That sucks. I went over the weekend. I entered melee singles and just melee singles to avoid like getting super burned out from like having to do other Smash Bros events. And I actually did as well as I've ever done. I went 2-2, which is a first for me. I don't go to tournaments super often, but you know, got 385th in a tournament that had 1,200 entrants. So I felt pretty good about it. And I later learned that that was the same place that J-Mook got. J-Mook apparently went 2-2, which is why we didn't see much of him. A lot of people go 0-2. Yeah, that used to be me. I went 0-2 at one tournament. I think my first tournament that I entered and competed in that wasn't a like local or regional was Pound 2016, and I went 1-2 there. And this is the first time that I've gone 2-2, which means that I'm well beyond the 50th percentile, which is really good, especially, you know, coming from where I started. It's insane to think about. Yeah, half the bracket is the people who went 0-2. It's kind of nuts. So if you win one set, automatically that means you're better than half the competition. I think that's a really good tidbit for people to get motivated on. If you have any friends that play Melee or like aren't super confident in their abilities, like, hey, you don't have to win them all. You just got to win one. You know, just by winning the first round, you're already better than half the people that attended the tournament. I had a few friends go 0-2 and in Genesis. Had to help them cope after. Yeah. I mean, look, at the end of the day, still, it's just a game. So it's not the end of the world if you lose. And sometimes, this is also something I learned. Being good at the game and being good in tournament are very different things. I'm way better at the game than my tournament performance would suggest. I just haven't had that much practice being at tournaments. Is the thing of it. Oh god, this track. I hate this track. Oh boy. as if to yeah, it's hard depending on your pool. How did that end up working out so heavily in my favor? I don't get it. Yeah, it is kind of RNG at majors. I've had really weird pool luck. So some of my favorite seeding stories, yeah, some of my favorite seeding stories are that so at Pound 2016, my dad and I entered Wii U doubles. We were a Wii U and now Ultimate team, and so we were like, all right, we're gonna go and we're gonna beat people because we got some pretty good synergy, whatever. Round one, it was like us two. Yeah, it was myself and my dad versus Hungrybox and I studying. And I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. 15-year-old me and my dad versus greatest player in the UK and one of the best players in the United States. And surprisingly, was not an absolute slaughter. And after that, we went 1-2. We beat some poor schmucks who came all the way from Tennessee to attend that tournament. Meanwhile, we lived like 5-10 minutes away. And then at EVO 2017, believe it or not, my dad took me out to EVO 5 years ago. It was a ton of fun. He had a conference out in Denver. So we stopped in Denver for a week. That was a lot of fun. Actually met a Melee player while I was there. Ooh. And we went to EVO. And then we got to see our brackets. And we were like, okay, round one, we fought like deleted what? What does ACC stand for, Taff? Round 1 we fought like, you know, the regular Joe Schmo. But then round 2. Oh, Mario Kart Wii account. If you go to the settings icon on the account select, then there should be an option to delete your license. Am I gonna get first? Ah, he got me. But then round 2, if we had advanced past round 1 of winners, I would have had to fight Hungrybox, and my dad would have had to fight Leffen in 2017. This was our pool at Evo. Can't believe I'm saying this. Fortunately, both of us lost round 1 of winners. So the guys that beat us had to go on and then play Hungrybox and Leffen. And this leads up to the story of how I almost got Leffen Falcon punched live on stream at on the big stage at Evo. We went and watched the guy that my dad had lost to in round 1 play against Leffen on the big screen, and man, it was rough. You know, the guy was getting messed up. You know, FD he was getting 4-stocked. You know, on the verge of a 4-stock. And then he hit Leffen. He actually had landed a knee on Leffen. This guy was playing Captain Falcon. And I was like, oh shit, opportunity. And from the crowd, I yelled, Falcon punch him. And literally on cue, he reels up a Falcon punch and misses by like this much. And there was an audible like, whoa, from the crowd. But then, you know, he ended up missing at the end of the day, and it played out how you would expect. But that was super funny, and it would have been the greatest clip of all time if I had yelled Falcon punch him, and on cue Leffen gets Falcon punched on stage in pools. I also at SmashCon did a bit. Who'd you meet in Colorado? It was a Captain Falcon player, I think. Ooh, I don't think you're supposed to trick off that, but it works out. I don't remember his name. Tag or name? Yeah, no. I don't remember. It's been a long time. The only really, you know, only things I really remember from the trip out to Denver was that we went and saw Spider-Man Homecoming when it had just come out. And we also went on a hike in the Rockies. You've been playing since you were like 13? That's cool. I've been playing Melee since like early 2015. So back when I was like 14. And then... But before that, I had played Brawl since 2013, and I had been introduced to Project M. Believe it or not, Project M is how I learned Melee. Like wave dashing and stuff is I learned that from Project M. And then that made me want to get into Melee. And then, but I had heard of Smash Bros. Since I was like 8 years old. I had like seen some people playing it at summer camps and stuff. And I was like, what is this game? It's like you play as Nintendo characters and you beat each other up. Came from Smash 4 pretty much. No, this was before Smash 4. I'd been playing Project M since like mid 2013. Because I'm, you know. Oh, you meant you. Yeah. Okay. Maybe. Don't go too far. Okay. Yeah, I was just before Smash 4. Oh, dude, first Mario Kart Wii race in a year? Hot dog. What a moment. What a significant moment. Really, if I had to pick a lifelong game though, like this game has really been a centerpiece in my life, in my gaming life ever since I was 12, 13. But if I had to pick a game that was a centerpiece ever since I had like started playing video games in general, it would have to be Pokemon. What place do you think I'll get? I don't know. You never know. I think it's a crapshoot. It also depends on how many players there are. I remember when I was 4 years old, I had my dad had just gotten me a Game Boy. Game Boy Advance SP, the kind that you flip open. And I had some Star Wars games. I had like Lego Star Wars. I was pretty good. At least third. A few seconds off from a world record. At least third. Probably second or first. There we go, pointing at the camera. My dad, I think it was, I don't know if it was for my birthday or something else, but he got me Pokemon Fire Red Edition for the Game Boy Advance. And I played the fuck out of that game. And by played the fuck out of that game, I mean got stuck at Brock because I picked Charmander every time. And then got stuck at the Elite Four because I picked Charmander every time. And tried to solo the game with Charmander. 4 to like 6, 7-year-old me was not very good at Pokemon. But I played it a lot. I erased my dad's license. Oh boy. He's not going to be happy about that. I'm just kidding. Dads don't have a lot of time to play video games. Unfortunately, it's the nature of being a dad. Oh, yes. Yes, this track. I love it. They made it less bumpy. That's a lot of fun. But yeah, ever since then, I've really been a Pokemon guy. When I was 8, I got Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Explorers of Time and Darkness, which to this gay, I mean, it is to this gay. I am, in fact, a gay. One gay. Plays FIFA with you? Oh, dude, that's so cool. To this day, I think Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is the only game that has made me cry. Like, I remember reaching the end... Oh, well, you can't make that. I remember reaching the end of the game. I was significantly better at that game than at the other Pokemon games for quite a while. You know, because the party building makes a little bit more sense in that game when you're, like, 8 years old. So I got to the end of the game and I learned that, like, your character has to sacrifice himself to save the world from like the collapse of time. And it was really sad. It was like I went into it knowing that, like, this is it. This is the last thing I'll do in this game. He's gonna die. This was before I knew there was a how do you unlock Funky? It's a time trial thing. I think you have to beat a bunch of staff ghosts. Like, I went into the final mission knowing that my character was gonna die. Like, that was gonna be it. And when it happened, I was sad. Because I picked Turtwig, and he's just this cute little turtle. You know? And of course, when you're that age, you, like, project yourself onto the main characters. And, you know, that's kind of by design, right? Whoa, that was perfect. About as good as I could have done that. See you when you get funky. Bye. Good luck. Good luck, Taff. But yeah, and like he started disappearing slowly, and he talked for the first time in the whole game. You know, because it was like silent protagonist, and he was like, "This is it. I have to say goodbye. I'm sorry." And I was like, "No!" It made me so sad. 8-year-old me. But then I learned that, like, oh, it's okay, he comes back. And so I was happy again. I was relieved. And then there was the post-game, and then I actually managed to beat the whole post-game. I never, like, 100%ed the game, quote-unquote. There were, like, hidden dungeons and event stuff that I never did in the, like, proper DS version. But it was quite a it was actually a really formative experience, I think, in the course of my my life, in terms of like what video games I would gravitate towards, what video games I would play, and in terms of like how I viewed Pokemon, because you know the main series games very much is sort of like repetition with some minor mechanical differences, but I learned from that, like, oh, this game can tell a really good story as well. And then from there, I ended up, the first games I played after that were Pokemon Platinum, I believe. I played Platinum and Yellow and Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. And, you know, played the Heart Gold, Soul Silver, played Black and White. That's when I started getting a little bit more serious about Pokemon, learned that, you know, I would do well to build a very type-diverse team with type-diverse moves. You know, and then on into Generation 6. Generation 6 is when I started to pick up on a lot of competitive stuff. And after that, I sort of get to where I am today over time, where now I've, you know, have a very strong understanding, however intuitive it is, you know, however much is based on intuition and not like a proper readout of the data on the subject. I don't know what to pick. I'm just gonna go with Envenom Snowstorm. I like that track. Of knowledge of EVs, effort values, individual values, and also stat experience and DVs from the earlier games, which I actually like better than EVs and IVs because you can potentially max out every stat. Yeah, Pokemon's just a great time for me. Mario Kart is just a great time for me, especially since, like, a lot of, you know, like a lot of people, I imagine, you know, sometimes you start out as a sore loser, you get frustrated when you lose. That part of it never really went away. The part where I like get frustrated when I lose, because I didn't play that many games that were predominantly multiplayer based until a bit later in my life. So, like, it was hard for me to handle not necessarily losing. I learned that pretty early on, but losing frequently. And a lot of what happened there ended up, I think, having something to do with depression and stuff. You know, when I was 18 and 19 is when this started to get particularly bad, where if I played a game too long, I would get super frustrated, and I really just would not know when to stop, you know, and just hang the game up, and it left me feeling even worse if I tried to, because I'm like, no, what, you know, I wouldn't have resolved the thing that was making me mad. But then once I got diagnosed, and, you know, started medicating and stuff, I actually was able to think with less of the baggage in the way, and be like, well, look, you know, VR is just a number. Ranking's just a number. Placing is just a number. You know. Your stocks, your percent, that's just a number. You know, what matters is that I can always just come back to this game and play it. If I'm not feeling good, just leave the game. You know, I guess I had projected something onto other people when I had reasoned to myself, or I had told myself, like, no, you're gonna think you're salty. But I had to learn that, like, it's okay to be salty a little bit, you know? It's okay to be frustrated at a game and just leave and say, like, this game isn't fun right now. I don't want to play anymore. And if somebody says, like, oh, it's because you're losing, then, yeah, fuck you. It is because I'm losing. I don't enjoy losing. But I've gotten better at it. In Mario Kart especially, because now, like, most of what I enjoy about Mario Kart isn't even the, like, winning. It's just driving. Like, this track is gorgeous. These tracks are gorgeous. Just the fact that, like, the fact that people have put in the time and effort to create these tracks and add them onto a game that is now 14 years old at this point is it's a privilege in and of itself, I think. But sorry, I went on a very drawn-out ramble about how video games have played a part in my life and the sort of emotional attachment I have to them. I can't believe it just picked my track, too. That is kind of strange. Okay, what's one of the new tracks? It's a shame that... Oh, Royal Rainbow, that's one. Okay. Ah, Dino Jungle. This is also a new track, so this is totally fine by me. This track worked really well in the 3DS version. In fact, I think it worked better there than it does in the original GameCube Mario Kart. Because in the original GameCube Mario Kart, the driving mechanics are so slidey that you fall off so frequently. But in 3DS, things are a little bit slower and control a little bit better. So you end up more reliably being able to stay on the road, which is nice, you know. Yeah. No, look, I'm not trying to pass this. I just want to go this way. Thank you. Very cool. Okay, bye, Paul. Oh, I did it. I did the shortcut thing. I didn't do it that well, granted. He's basically got me right where he wants me in his crosshairs. That's a bullet bill. Yeah, okay. I'm just not going to challenge this guy. Whoa, dude. Okay, this track still pretty difficult. I am learning here. Oh, oops. I messed up the shortcut that time. I don't know if I want to attempt it on lap 3. That was awfully close. Okay, I have a red shell in third. Pretty good. I think that's the fastest route. At least I'm pretty sure it is. Give me this item. And I win, just like that. I kept on pressing C instead of Z. Oh, that's unfortunate. The C is the use item button, right? And then Z is hop. I win. I win the race. Oh, Z is use item and C is what? Is C hop? That is so strange. Oh, C is camera. Oh, right, to look backwards. What is hop? Oh, B is hop. B is hop. Man, that's... Alright. Yeah, well, that's... These are very strange controls. WeChuck has always been a really weird control scheme to me. And you still won? Nice. But you know what? It is actually the best control scheme for is VR paintball. I don't know if you guys, I don't know if you remember, but there was this little Nintendo Wii accessory where you could put the nunchuck and the Wii into it and actually hold it like a paintball gun. And you could use that. They actually intended you to use that to play paintball games. I'm halfway to getting funky. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, the Wii gun. Oh my god, what is happening? I hate this. Ah! I hate this track, but I love this track. But I hate this track. Oh, that poor schmuck on Bowser there. I didn't get an item. It's okay. This is 7 laps long. I can just go wide. Ah! On to your favorite track? What's your favorite track? Big reveal. Give me item. No! Turn me into the fucking emoji guy. Hello. Yeah! Take that shit! Mushroom Gorge? Ah, yes. Very nice track. Not my personal favorite, but there are many, many reasons to like it. Like when I got the when I got that thundercloud, I basically turned into the like disappearing emoji, the oh, you know, the disintegrating guy. But I guess it was a little premature because I ended up passing it. Does handing off a thundercloud to somebody count as passing gas? I am wondering this. Oh shit. Oh! Dude! This track is nuts! I'm getting fucked up this race. Give me an item box. Guess my time on Grumble Volcano? 1 minute 45. That's just a guess. I'm probably way undershooting it since you said earlier that you were like a couple seconds off the world record. 10 seconds, 1 minute 35. Ah. Very cool. Triple red shells. Fuck you, and fuck you. Very cool. I think my best time on Grumble Volcano, it was non-Taz, was like minute 44. But that was back when I had the like, oh, 20 seconds. 125? Is that even possible? Oh, you did the glitch. Okay, gotcha. I never really did the glitch, because, like, I always, in time trials, I found something cathartic about just driving. You know, no other racers, no items. But I guess, yeah, it makes all the sense in the world to just do that. If there's, if it's like, I need to, you know, get these time trials done. I think, isn't the world record for Grumble Volcano is like 1 minute 30? Right? You're gonna get funky. Good luck, my friend. That's the wrong hand. This is the hand that you salute with. Abyssal Ruins. Pokemon themed track, believe it or not. World record for Grumble is under a minute? Even without the glitch? That's insane. I didn't get anybody with that. Okay. Ooh. That was cutting it kind of close there. Oh no, blue shell. It's okay, I have a blue shell's worth of lead at least. Not talking as much this race because I want to maintain my lead here and get first, which it seems like I'm going to be able to do relatively handily. Yeah, there we go. I'm only getting like plus 40 for first. Granted, it's an 8-player room, so I don't think I would get that bad of like a malice, even if I, you know, didn't place that well. But, you know. And then again, I'm not even worried about VR this session. I just want to drive the tracks. It just so happens that I'm getting good placings. I would be okay with getting bad placings. Like, if you said, fuck you, you're getting 9th in this 8-player room, I'd be like, yeah, okay. I hope doing this at the camera doesn't count as, like, brandishing a firearm. That would kind of suck. Because Twitch has terms of service against that. Come on, Royal Rainbow. That's not Royal Rainbow. I might only have time for like two races in this stream because I'm coming up on the 2-hour mark. This is a hectic start to this race. Okay. Whoa! Turn into Hank Hill. People getting mushrooms. All right. Just give me something other than this banana. That's not what I wanted, bro. What are you doing? Well, it's okay. Sure. Ah. Holy shit, dude. You see how hard I got bumped by that Bowser? Man. So close. Got him! You went for the inside box. You never go for the inside box. Is blue shell protection or red shell protection more valuable? I think blue shell protection is better in this circumstance. Ah, you unlocked Funky Kong? Very cool, very cool. I have won the race again. This time on Mushroom Valley. As you can see, my me down there, he's very happy about it. Hell yeah. Actually, at this rate, I could probably squeeze in 2 or 3 more races because it's only been 3 minutes since that for that race. Never mind. Well, what happened? Did you not? You didn't get him. That's unfortunate. Well, somehow you didn't. Oh. Let me go look up the requirements for this. Unlocking 4 expert staff ghosts in time trials. So if you unlock 4 expert staff ghosts in time trials, it says unlock. I don't even know if you have to beat them. Donut Plains. I'm gonna get annihilated. Try. Okay. Here's something. Go back to. Okay. I've seen this happen before. The game has to reload from a certain point for it to register that you've done the thing. So if you go all the way back before even the profile select screen, just to the screen where it says like press A to like start the game or whatever. And then you press A, then it'll go to a black screen, and then it'll show what you've unlocked. But if you don't trigger that, if you don't go back to the that screen, then it won't unregister that you've unlocked a thing. If like from doing time trials. Or otherwise you do have to, you know, beat the staff ghosts as opposed to just unlocking them. Whoa, dude. Yeah, go ahead. Just take the inside line. Just don't hit me. Still nothing? Hmm. A dude. You almost got me. This is a super contentious race. Ah! I had to take that super wide. Ah, no. Give me that mushroom. I'm probably gonna get last, because Thundercloud. I got either 6th or 7th. Yeah. Wow. That's a lot of VR that I lost. Let me go back to that page. Yeah. You have to beat 4 not expert. You have to beat 4 normal staff ghosts and then exit out of your license. Pass the license select. And then go back into the license select, and it'll show that it'll, like, once you select the right license, it'll show you that you've unlocked it. Yay, Royal Rainbow. Last race of the session too. And I'm glad that I, you know, got this one at some point on the stream. This is, I think, the coolest new track. Although Banished Keep is also up there. Die. Now I missed. Dude, oh my god! I'm getting bumped like nobody's business on this shit. What the fuck? What is this? I'm gonna wait till the shortcut to use this Mega Mushroom. I fucked up. Nobody knows that track except me, and I still messed up because I didn't veer far enough. Give me that. Ah, I miss. Holy shit, that was close. Yeah, give me that. I have triple shrooms in third. I'm just gonna hold on to this. No, why did they target shock me? I messed up last lap. That's unfortunate. I was gonna say it's okay because I'm getting a box in 6th, but it was not. So get out of here. Take that. I don't want it. Okay, triple reds. Okay. Damn it. I still want to do the shortcut, so I'm hanging on to this. Ah, you got him. Nice. No, I fell. Fuck off. Oh, man. Man. That sucks. It's okay, it's okay. Everybody's gonna mess up on this track, so I just have to not mess up from here on out. And I'm even okay with 6th. There's like 8 people. I mean, it's whatever, right? Oh. What? That hit me. Do I play Rocket League? No, I do not. Nice. Oh, nice. I got to take the top route. How am I back in 4th? What the hell? That pal must have really got everybody. I should play it? It's not my thing. That's... Wait, what? It broke on nothing. Okay. Ooh, dude! Got Mario Kart at the very end. That sucks. Man. Wow. What a chaotic note to end on. Anyways. Ooh, ouch. Alright. Alright. As much as I would like to, like, bounce back and win one, I'm actually okay with that. Got to play the new track. Got Mario Karted. I was waiting, because, like, it didn't happen all game. All session. It's like, it's gotta happen eventually, right? And lo and behold, there it is. Oh, but with that, this is actually, that's the extent to which I will stream for today. Stay tuned. I'll be back for more on Wednesday. I didn't get to play all the new tracks yet, so I'm gonna come back and stream me doing worldwides again. Hopefully, I'll get to see the rest of the new tracks. Anyways, thank you for stopping by, and see you then.